All right, happy weekend, everybody. It's a Saturday. You gotta know. It's my weekly ritual. We gotta go to the Bay Street Video. Let's see if they got the Kino lovers. Let's check it out. Not only are we here for the delayed Kinos, we're also here for Scream Factory 4K of Darkman, because Mike got a loose disc, and hopefully we can find a good one here. All right, we're here at the Bay Street Video. Here they got some Beverly Hills Cop 3, some Blood Rain, some Columbia Classics on 4K. This is the new release stuff. They got that steelbook of Darkman on 4K, which in hand looks a little better than what the product 4 looks like, but still, it's I just wish the entire thing was that cover art, but it's still a decent steelbook. Here we got the Kino 4Ks that we're here for. Leviathan and The Last Castle on 4K. They got the Columbia Classics 4K. Blood Rain, Uwe Boll on 4K. I don't know why, but yeah, some movies are getting some weird 4K releases. So we got, looking around more further into the 4K section, a new release section. We got Expendables with the they got here Conan Chronicles. Was tempted to pick this up, but wasn't hearing the great things about Conan the Destroyer. I've only seen the first movie, loved the first 4K, was tempted, but I didn't end up picking that up just because I am going to the US soon, so we'll be spending a lot of money there. So I ended up saving and just buying the things that I needed to pick up immediately. This Cross of Iron 4K set has been piquing my eye for the longest time ever. But it's cheaper to get the imported version with just the slipcover. But this set looks really, really good. And I've heard good things about the film too, so I'm tempted. You never know. One day, maybe if I come across it, there's nothing new, and I have a bunch of money saved up, maybe I'll pick it up one day. But until then, I'm just looking at the normal 4K releases. Sometimes you'll find something with out-of-print slipcovers. Like I found a few Rambo movies with the out-of-print slipcovers and Star Wars stuff. But you never know what you might find here. Bunch of stuff that makes their boutique stuff in there. There's a lot of Blue Underground below. They still got copies of Bronx Tale on 4K, very underrated 4K, and then we got an adaptation on 4K. Tempted, I've heard good things about this film. It's just, I don't know, is this really worth the 4K? But until then, I'll put that back. Elizabeth on 4K, Outsiders on 4K. Here's some boutiques mixed in. Here are just the normal new release kind of things. You got Priscilla on Blu-ray. Heard good things about that, but yeah, here's more. They had a bunch of those Chronicle sets, which are already sold out. So people loved those sets. And here's the other side of Across the Counter with Don't Look Now on Blu-ray and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, very, very cool stuff here at Bay Street Video. All right, we were here. Might as well check out this BMV. Low hopes, but you never know. We might find something cool. We found something 2 weeks ago, so maybe this week we'll find something cool. Alright, since BMV was right across the road, just decided to check it out, see maybe you'll find any cool 4Ks, but it seems like we struck out a lot of the common stuff here that you don't really care for. Apparently there's a slipcover thief too, and a steelbook, not steelbook, but what's it called? A case thief, like a Criterion case thief. So they started putting their Criterions behind a case. So god damn it, guys, why you gotta ruin things for us? But here we got some of the 4Ks, nothing interesting, nothing exciting. So here's the case I was talking about, and they have this really cool, I think this is French, a French set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K setup, brand new, and they got Guillermo del Toro's trilogy, so that was really cool. What's up, party people? We are back in the safety and security of our homes. Quick little hunting video. Let's get right into the pickups. Really, really fun, exciting week, obviously. This is very delayed. This was from 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, but I wanted to get it out there because I wanted to keep you guys updated because you're all my friends, right? Because this is the whole reason why I do these videos, is because you guys are my friends, and I just love sharing my experiences and seeing all your experiences, watching other people's videos. So I like to, you know, show around. So obviously, if you saw my last video, we got Darkman on 4K, but it came with a loose disc. Returned that, got my money back. So I decided to pick up Darkman again on 4K. No loose disc and a better slipcover. There's a tiny bit of scratching on there, but none of the slipcovers there were like pristine, which is fine. You know, obviously because you can never get there. So I was actually kind of tempted to get the steelbook, but unfortunately the steelbook isn't as good of a the steelbook didn't have as good of artwork, even though it's the theatrical artwork. I just don't like that there's so much black to it. So this also came loose when I was just handling it right now. It seems like this Blu-ray spindle is very, very small, and like it literally takes absolutely like no effort to just pop out. So that was probably what was going on with my last one that I got from Amazon. The 4K is pretty solid in there, but the Blu-ray is not. But yeah, we got here on 4K. So what it seems like what Bay Street Video does is they open them up and then they reseal them in these baggies, and then they warm them up, and then that's how it goes. But it's done nicely. There's no heat gunning effects or anything, so I'm assuming that's not what they do, but they have their own process. But you can see the original plastic that's around that, so I wonder why they do that. It's a bit weird, but I mean, as long as, you know, they keep selling them from MSRP, that's all I care about, you know. And you're supposed to you support a local Canadian business, so that's what's really cool. But yeah, Darkman on 4K, that was the first pickup we got here. Yeah, see, again, I just opened it and it's already flopped to the other side, so something wrong with this Blu-ray spindle here, but has some decent artwork on the 4K and the Blu-ray. Any reversible artwork? No reversible artwork, obviously. I made a whole review. If you haven't checked that one out yet, please click over there. Hasn't been getting many views, but I put a lot of effort into it, and I sourced a lot of it. Like, it took me a long time just to source those 4K screen caps. But yeah, Darkman on 4K. That was the first pickup. And then we got some of the Kino Lorbers that came out that were delayed here in Canada. Starting off with Leviathan on 4K Blu-ray. Haven't heard much about this film. Seems interesting. Has a really stacked cast. You got here Peter Weller from RoboCop. You got Richard Crenna. You got Amanda Pays. You got Daniel Stern. You got Ernie Hudson, Michael Carmine. So a huge cast, and I'm really excited to get into this. It comes with a brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the 35mm inner positive. So not the original screen film negatives, but it's as close as we'll get from that, I guess. Maybe they couldn't source it. But very excited. Plunge into this go for the jugular sci-fi thriller starring Peter Weller, known for RoboCop, and Richard Crenna from First Blood, and featuring non-stop action, nerve shattering, sorry, because the dash threw me off. Nerve-shattering suspense and awesome creatures by special effects legend Stan Winston, known for Aliens. Fantastic. And a plethora of other fantastic films. Very excited. Audio commentary with film historians. You got Leviathan, Monster of the Melting Pot featurette, Dissecting Cobb interview with actor Hector Elizondo, Surviving Leviathan interview with Ernie Hudson, and then a theatrical trailer. But yeah, overall, very excited to add another Kino Lorber 4K to the collection, because you know me, I gotta get the Kino Lorber 4Ks as soon as they come out with the slipcover, because they might go out of print. I've been gracious enough to buy them, even if I wasn't really interested in the movie, reading about them later on and then being interested in it. And so knowing the fact that I had them in my collection with the slipcover, because I'm a nerd and I'm really OCD about that stuff, so knowing that I had it in the collection with the slipcover for a newfound movie that I really enjoyed, it brings a lot of peace to my collector's heart, because I do suffer really bad from FOMO. So I want to make a whole video about that. But yeah, Leviathan on 4K with the slipcover. $31. I remember the old days when they used to be $28, but you know, inflation, those kind of things, I don't know. And then lastly, the last pickup of the day, The Last Castle on 4K Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. I don't know. But very excited to get this one also, because Robert Redford, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, and Delroy Lindo, directed by Rod Lurie, so that should be very excited. Huge cast. Again, don't know much about this film. Early 2000s movies starring James Gandolfini. Haven't really seen many of his movies. I've seen a lot of his shows. I've seen obviously The Sopranos, and I've seen The Last Drop. And I remember he made some rom-com that was pretty good. Oh, and I've also seen that movie. Wow, what was that movie called? With Brad Pitt. Killing Them Softly, I saw. That also had James Gandolfini, one of his last roles. So yeah, Robert Redford, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, and Delroy Lindo. A castle can only have one king. Very interesting. Sounds like a very bro dad movie, but I love them. So but you do get brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master by Paramount Pictures from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negatives. Very cool. Explosive star power meets spectacular action when Robert Redford, 3 Days of the Condor, goes up against James Gandolfini TV's The Sopranos in this powerhouse action thriller. His service to his country made him a hero, but one mistake made him a prisoner. Very nice. And then it comes with audio commentary with director Rod Lurie. Very nice to see commentaries with the filmmakers. Rod Lurie on The Last Castle featurette. HBO's first look inside the walls of The Last Castle featurette. A hero's farewell, a discussion on the alternate ending. Very nice. deleted scenes with optional commentary by Rod Lurie. Now that is what I love to see. I love it, love it, love it when they have the filmmakers to bring in, and it's very, very nice, especially when it comes to deleted scenes that also have commentary with the filmmaker. Mwah, mwah, magnifique, magnifique. Now this is what I'm talking about. I love this, love this. Cool slipcover, and that adds that to the collection. So yeah, we're up to date on the Kino Lorber stuff, and I'm going today to the Bay Street video to pick up some more Kino Lorber stuff and see what else we can pick up. So those were today's pickups, 2 Kino Lorbers and a Scream Factory 4K. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I've been Mason for the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning. Whenever you're watching this, please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, along with physical media, and keep on rocking in the free world. See you later.